Ladies and gentlemen, today is a victory for not only the opposition, but it is the victory for the people of Papua New Guinea. Today, to the people of Papua New Guinea, we are blessed with a beautiful day this morning, and we are blessed with a wonderful decision that was made by the Supreme Court, the five-man bench this morning. I am pleased to announce to the people of Papua New Guinea that the judges this morning, in their wisdom, have stated very clearly that I have standing to bring the VONC application to the Supreme Court, and I'm not a mere busybody. Our people of Papua New Guinea, the case now will move to its substantive hearing, and we, as the opposition, will be moving very fast to make certain that it is presented to the Supreme Court within this week, or possibly next week, so that we can advance the VONC court decision on what we think is an unfair decision by the government. So I call upon the people of Papua New Guinea one more time that we, the opposition, stand with you in your struggles, in our struggles. This country needs a decision to be made quickly for the benefit of the people of Papua New Guinea and for leadership in this country to be respected. This country is a rich country. It's abundantly blessed. And for this country to continue to have issues after issues of forex, issues of health, education, law and order, all that needs to stop. Papua New Guinea should not be a country that should be looking for money to sort out its bills every day, every week, every month. We are sufficiently blessed by resources that Papua New Guinea should stand on its feet as a powerful nation in the Pacific. Let me conclude by saying this. I thank God for the decision today. I thank the Deputy Opposition Leader, our alternate Prime Minister, our nominee, Honorable Rainbow Paita. I thank our senior, Honorable Kerengakua. I thank Honorable Kit Idu, who's been with us from day one up to now. And all these powerful leaders, even my Wantok from Samara Murua, who's joined the opposition. We are a team. We are a team.
You're switching back to government. Does it mean that you don't have confidence in the opposition?
You were asking me my ancient record. Okay. Then all I'm saying is that it's contaminated.
Yes, good call, good answer.
That's all. And don't ask me any more questions. When I say contaminated, you finish and off it. And that's all. That's the only answer I'll give.
Good answer, good answer.
That is the reason I am making my move. Because me play original line, me play come and me play okay. But if you think you're going to come and contaminate, then sorry, I'm not interested. And I will not be a part of, and I will not be held accountable. Because at the end of the day, we have to be accountable to our people. That's the most important thing. At the end of the day. And so, if you come now, you're contaminating me. Then how can I defend myself in front of my people? The people that trusted me, how can I defend myself? You said you are giving me a bloody, what do you call, suicide. It's a political suicide. You're sending me to the grave. It's called political suicide. And I am not prepared.
Thank you.
That's a good point.
I'm in Shabli now.
When it comes to us, especially first-time MPs,
all first-time MPs, all but it didn't plenty, but some of us who've been around. No, you are trying to commit suicide. I'm not prepared to commit suicide.
Our interest as first-time MPs is to win, make sure that we win the next election, so we can be around for a while and contribute to nation building. But at the same time, in between now and then, we want to do a lot of work for our people, our electorates.
I just want to say thank you to all people right across our country. I do apologize for the extraordinary debacle that took place in Parliament this afternoon. Parliament is a house that is controlled by numbers. Number dictates all transactions of Parliament. Whether to come and sit in Parliament and Parliament convenes, that is dependent on a quorum, or Parliament transactions. Every vote that takes place in Parliament is conducted by vote. Even an aye or a nay is a vote that is taking place, and the Speaker's role is to sit in the chair, trying to coordinate where the majority favor is. And I just want to indicate to all of us that we've completed, as we said, 2 weeks of Parliament sitting. Some may say that Thursday is not including the 2 weeks we set, but most of government business has been retired in what we wanted to do in this sitting, and so we've moved Parliament to September. The much contested issue in terms of the submissions by VONC, I just want to ask our country, put the question back to those who fill in the forms. The 5 technical requirements of a VONC is prescribed. It's set in stone, it's set in law. The Speaker has no discretion on it. The private business committee has no discretion on it. They just go through what is requirement of law and requirement of the standing orders and requirement of constitution. And so those are clearly outlaid. The Speaker has indicated that for clarity for the public to know whether he's in the right or the committee is in the right or wrong, he will go to court. And the government looks forward to join him in court. And we also appeal to opposition. They're certainly most welcome to go to court for clarity and for public records and for precedents to be established. Change of government or proposal to change government is no easy, lightweight matter. It is a core, substantial, constitutional matter. You're changing a government that sought mandate at the people through the election process. You want to change government. At every turn, numbers must present to take control of Parliament and to change government through the due processes. Now, it has become apparent, not just once, not twice, 3 times or 4 times, today is 5th time in a row. And if I was members of the opposition, I would look within and ask again, how comes we made mistakes in 5 consecutive attempts to fill in a basic form that goes towards fulfilling the requirement of law and standing order? And so the question should be put back to them in how comes they failed to do it correctly. In all 5 instances, and I am happy that the Speaker is going to the courts to clarify himself, and I want to advocate that the process is clear. Court only will clear whether the private business committee was right or wrong. And Speaker is the chair of the committee. The committee did the findings. For instance, the issue of names. The name that is prescribed on the writs that is returned to the government house and to the Parliament is the name of the person that must sign onto the form. So I think from what we get it along the corridors, there were about six breaches or 6 mistakes in the form that was submitted for today's private business committee to deliberate on. So I want to inform our country, government is not running away. September is only 2 months down the line. And I did warn the opposition that this sitting is a 2-week parliamentary sitting. That notice went out a week earlier before Parliament convened. I said, if you want to do the vote of no confidence motion, do it properly. Do it properly, produce your number, and we go through the motions. And you know, the last opportunity for them to hold Parliament still and Parliament to sit on was when we called for adjournment. Numbers would have produced to stop the adjournment. You don't go fishing for numbers. Produce your numbers, stop the adjournment, and change the course of Parliament sitting. Unfortunately, they did not have the numbers once again, the official for numbers, we had 69 that stood with government supporting the motion for adjournment. And I just want to appeal to our citizens nationwide. Don't get caught up in the play that is played by opposition. With no numbers, they continue to create nuisance in the public place. They talk about the constitutional rights. Of course, that is within their right. But that right comes at the back of majority number to change the course of government in this country. They failed in February. They fail again in May to produce the numbers. They can attempt again in September, but work, unfortunately, is disturbed in our country. Members of Parliament, ministers of Cabinet, and the government needs to work, and so we've adjourned to September, facing independence, and in between now and then, we will continue on working in what we set out to do in as far as our 2024 work plan is concerned. I want to thank our members of the coalition, all coalition parties since we started 2024 have remained firm and together. Not just Pangu Party that lost 12 of the 59, but more importantly, URP, SDP, People's First Party, People's Party, NA National Alliance Party, the People's Movement for Change, the Melanesian Liberal Party, Melanesian Alliance, and of course the PNG Party that rejoined us. In government today, on strength, we are 76. The last time I said 77, it is 76 in the last count. So 76 out of a parliament of 110 means majority is on our side. We will get on with the business of doing work for our country.